What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to episode 15 of Saving Saints. Now, I know this is the third episode you've seen in 4 days with us because we've been planning some new content for you, so I thought I may as well bang this series out while everyone is enjoying it. We've got the new boys in Birmingham and Esposito. You know, everything's looking dandy for Southampton. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and it's the last one you'll see until either Thursday or Friday, so make sure you hit that like button. We really need to hit 200 subscribers by the 13th of May. Can you do that for us? I reckon you can. Let's get into the episode.
We do. We love Southampton. We do. We love Southampton. We do. Oh, Southampton, we love you. Oh, hello, and welcome back, Joris Swanson Nation, to Saints Fan TV. Today, we are still going for Europe, boys. Let's bloody go. Yes. Anyway, on to the run-through with the random guy who's talking without the face cam. A little bit dodgy, if you ask me. Yes. And it's not Jacob. Oh wait, no, that's not me who likes Jacob. It's Harry Eglin. I forgot. Ha. Yes, let's get into it.
What is up, everyone, and welcome to Saving Saints. Thank you very much, Joris Swanson, for introducing me. And here is the run-through of our games today. The first one, away at Birmingham in the FA Cup, Jude Bellingham's old team. Well, Bellingham wouldn't start, but Birmingham would get the better start. Clefton Bell would find Diabate, who would find Maxime Collan, who would find the bottom corner. Apologies for the lag. Diabate would then find Sandler, but they would give it away to Shane Long. And who would be there to score the header but Sebastiano Esposito, getting his first goal. Buffal would then find Loftus-Cheek, and Esposito would be there again. It's the brace for the Italian, and it's 2-1 to Southampton. What a start. Moving on to a slightly tougher game now, and it was away at Manchester United. This is the team we would go with. Esposito and Ings up top as well. Rashford would firstly find Havertz, and then Coman would find Rashford, and it's 1-0 to United. Cracking finish after 60 minutes. Then they would complete the route after 90 minutes with Reguilon finding Rashford, finding Greenwood, and back to Greenwood for a 2-0 finish. And it would finish like that, 2-0, and Pochettino's men would march towards the top two. Leicester away next, and we didn't really get a chance to show you the team there, but Adam Lallana scoring his first goal since returning. Ings would then find Loftus-Cheek, who was playing up front this game, and he'd finish it. Fantastic goal from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. We would then make it 3 with Ward-Prowse crossing it in. Lallana would play it back again, and Adam Hlozek's curling effort made it 3-0. 3 wonderful goals for us. And the fourth would come in the last few minutes. Luke Shaw passing in, and Jude Bellingham scored his first Southampton goal, and the final score was 4-0. West Ham away next in the Premier League, and it would be a tough game for us. We were without Jan Bednarek for this one. Gordon Strachan's men. Obviously, we beat them at home this season. Here would be Redmond passing to Shaw, Redmond, and then Danny Ings finished. Even with Esposito signing, Danny Ings is still in decent form. Obafemi's fallen off a little bit though. Hlozek would then run down the wing and cross it in. And Nathan Redmond, bottom bins, fantastic goal. I would then find Ward-Prowse, who's become a first teamer at right back now. He's full on regular there, and Danny Ings would score again to make it 3-0 to Southampton away from home. Zoblin, who was excellent at St Mary's, would find Fornals, who would score an absolute screamer, but it would mean nothing for West Ham United, who would win by 3-1 and unfortunately. Finally, we would take on Leeds United at home. Would look like a routine match for us, but we drew away from home at Leeds last time out. We would go with Esposito and Obafemi for this game, with Bednarek returning. And it was the away side who would get the better start. Crossed in from Nuno Santos, and captain Liam Cooper would head in and put them ahead. We would level just minutes later though with Ward-Prowse crossing in, Shackleton heading away, and Obafemi found Redmond, who made it 1-1 and became our top scorer of the season. But unfortunately that would be how it would finish. So we draw the game at home to Leeds, and yeah, let's get into seeing what the table's like. This is how we're left in the Premier League after those few games. 28 games played, 13 wins, 10 draws and only 5 losses, all away from home. But we're in a good place, and our live game today actually is a big one. So we're looking at an FA Cup 5th round tie against Chelsea. We've then got Tottenham and Liverpool in the next 4 games, which will be played off camera. So yeah, let's get into the tie. And we are live, so welcome to Saving Saints again. I've said welcome about 3 times this episode, but it's the big one. It's the FA Cup, and we want to do well in this cup because it will do us good. Huddersfield, Man United and Bournemouth have already booked themselves in to the next round. We though haven't, and we need to, realistically, because that's where we want our season to be. Luke Shaw won't play. We are going to stick with Aya. Will we? No, Loftus-Cheek's going to come in there. So this is the team we're going to go with because I do want to do well in this. I'm going to put Long on the bench as well. The team is Henderson, Ward-Prowse, Bednarek, Roden and Bertrand, Loftus-Cheek and Lallana, with Klozek, Redmond, Point Ings and Esposito. Redmond, by the way, who is our top scorer this season with 12 goals in all competitions, including just his 12 in the league. That's all he's got. So, yeah, hopefully you can get another few here. As you can probably notice, I've shaved, so I'm looking about 25 years younger. But I've still got the jacket on. I'm still living the life. I look a bit more like some sort of emo lad at the moment. But, yes, let's get into this. So this is Chelsea's team. Arrizabalaga, Odriozola, Diaz, Wijndal, Jorginho, Kovacic, Ziyech, Barkley supporting Tammy Abraham. And the FA Cup is a massive tournament for us. Oh man, I'm just letting the assistant do that, mate. That's always worked for me. So I'm just going to keep Furlong Mendy's out. Okay, that's fine. So here we go. Southampton against Chelsea. It's probably one of the big bumper ties in this tournament. So we're going to change that to latest scores and see how everyone else is doing. So it's an early chance for us here, maybe. Loftus-Cheek against his old club. Loftus-Cheek and Bertrand against their old clubs. Here's Adam Lallana. Back to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who we experimented with up front and did well. Ward-Prowse is going to cross it to Lallana! And it's just wide from the experienced man, who's been an absolute revelation this season, by the way. 15 million, everyone was complaining. But I'll tell you what, he's been excellent. And he's been a fixture in our team. He may not be next year. Maybe faded out a little bit when Harrison Reed starts developing even more Slattery, and maybe we'll bring someone else in. I've got an eye on one particular player, so we will see. 5 minutes in, there's been pretty much nothing so far. It's been a little bit laggy as per usual because of the screen recorder, but hey ho, we move. Sancho, Barkley, Ziyech, Abraham. That is dirty. That's a dirty front four, barring probably Barkley, but they've got Fioberto on the bench, Mason Mount and Everton. They've got a whole club on the bench. No, Everton, Ribeiro. Stoke are leading Wigan in an all-championship tie, so that's fair enough for them. That's a decent start for them. Us, though, taking a while because nothing's happened. We've had 5 shots, 2 on target, 47% of the ball, 48% of the ball now. Man City are now leading Leeds through Diogo Jota. It's a good signing for them. He was one that I was going to consider as we got later into the save, but obviously that's going to be a little bit harder now, isn't it? So, So I'm thinking about transfer business. Oh, we've got a chance first. Loftus-Cheek. Adam Klozek, who's started to come into age a little bit. Loftus-Cheek has hit it against a Chelsea player, and he's got it back now. Now it's looking a little bit smoother. Bednarek all the way back to Dean Henderson. Finds Loftus-Cheek. I thought was going straight to Abraham then. Here's Joe Roden. Won by Esposito, and now Redmond. Esposito, who scored his only goals for us in the FA Cup so far, and he should have done again. It's a fabulous save by Kepa Arrizabalaga, the former Bilbao man, keeping Sebastiano Esposito from scoring his 3rd goal in 2 FA Cup matches, and it's another effort that is stopped from Kepa. So we're starting to dominate play, but that means nothing, as we've proven in this save. Why is Loftus-Cheek complacent? Why? We're gonna. Oh no, we're not. We're not gonna do anything while the highlights on. Zuma back to Kappa, who clears forward, and now Sancho, who's always dangerous on this game, or Jorginho. Kovacic out to Windal, and now Sancho to Abraham, and it should have been 1-0, but big old Dino, don't doubt him. He made a few mistakes last episode, but don't doubt him. Crossed in by Ziyech, away by Jan Bednarek. Big man Jan. That's what he's doing. I want Bednarek to stay for the whole save, to be honest, because he is class. I don't know how he is in real life, so Jacob, Tom, tell me how he is in real life next time I speak to you. Or any Southampton fans in the comments, that'd be great. But yeah, he's been quality for me in this save. He's even outplaying Christoph Ryer, who I brought in to be my number one. Now, I don't know, I've forgotten if there's replays after this in this round. Because if there is, that's a little bit of a shame. I don't really want a replay. Adam Lallana is going to come off. I'm going to put Reed on, just because... I don't know. I'm not feeling it if he's got a little bit of an injury, and he is quite injury prone, so I will take him off. Let me know what you guys think of this format. Like, is it right? Is it wrong? I don't know. If you like the live games more, I'll try and do more live games, maybe less episodes. I could do live commentaries and then cut the highlights down with me there. But I don't particularly like doing that. I like doing post commentaries because they're just simply easier. And I require less effort. And Kovacic has scored for Chelsea. And that is just a little bit annoying because we have battered these lot. We're going to go to positive mentality. We're not out of this game yet. Of course we're not. But demand more, boys. Oh, we haven't. We haven't battered them. I thought we had. Oh dear. Well, this is a little bit annoying, isn't it? Go attacking. I just want to get an equaliser and then sit on it, really. Southampton, of course, we're losing to Chelsea. Now, Man City are leading Leeds 4-1. I'm going to bring on take off Esposito and bring on Obafemi because, I don't know, I'm just feeling it from Michael Obafemi today. Swap those two around. Esposito probably should have scored. He had our best chance of the match. We haven't really created much, so we're going to say get creative. That's probably a little bit more logical. Oh dear. But it's not been great, has it? Jeez. We make our final change. It's the last throw of the dice, and it's Shane Long. Just because he could come up with something, possibly. I don't know. We're going to go very attacking. We haven't actually had a shot in ages. Stream direct overlaps. Just overlaps on. Oh, this is just a little bit underwhelming, man. I was thinking we'd have an FA Cup run. Oh, it's not done yet. Vindal to Zuma to Kovacic. Oh no, don't do this to me, Chelsea. Don't do this to me. Here's Kovacic. They're killing the game out, aren't they? All the way back to Kepa. Cleared forward. Everton picks it up. It's Everton Ribeiro. He's still going. It's tackled by Bertrand. Ziyech. Abraham. Oh, it's Fiabema, sorry. But he was offside, the young forward. And now Redmond. It's tackled by Odriozola. That's surely it now. It's just 50 seconds to... Oh, why are they replaying me this? I don't need that. Bertrand's had an excellent game, apparently. Fair enough, but it's a bit of a shame, but we are out of the FA Cup. Thanks to Mateo Kovacic's long-range effort. It's a little bit of a bummer because I wanted to do well in this cup. But hey-ho, we move. And it's the Premier League we'll have to concentrate on to get Europa League qualification. Thanks again for watching today's episode of Saving Saints. I really hope you did enjoy it. If you did, can you hit that like button and get us to 200 by the 13th of May, my 18th birthday. That'd be amazing. And yeah, if you haven't already, check out our retrospective series and our tier lists where me and Haas rank loads of different things and make it all random. And yeah, we will see you next time.